It's a Mini, but with 5 doors. It could only be the imaginatively titled Mini 5-door. But there's a bit more to it than that, as we're going to find out in this review, where we're going to look at how much space it's got, what it's like to drive, and how affordable it is to buy and run. We'll start with space because, let's face it, that's what's going to make you buy one of these 5-door cars rather than a 3-door Mini. Now this is interesting too, because unlike say an Audi A1 or a VW Polo where they've just bung a couple more doors into a car that's actually the same size, Mini has gone to the trouble of making the whole thing 16 centimetres longer. What this means is that you can fit adults in the back seats, of which there are now 3 rather than 2. In addition, Mini has increased the size of the boot by 67 litres, and while that's good news as far as getting your shopping in goes, you're still going to struggle with some baby buggies. Up front, it's identical to a 3-door Mini, which means you get this dinner plate size central display, these toggle switches, a great driving position, and just enough cubby holes to store all your things. Considerably better than the 3-door Mini, but still not really an only car for a family, the Mini 5-door scores 7 out of 10 for space. When it comes to driving, there was a risk with the 5-door that by messing with the chassis, Mini would have removed the sense of fun. Well, I'm pleased to report it hasn't. Not by a long shot. I'm driving the Cooper D, which sits in the middle of the 5-door range and uses a 3-cylinder, 1.5 litre diesel engine, and it's a great little unit with lots of mid-range punch, really good fuel economy, and for the most part it doesn't actually sound like a diesel. However, the 3-cylinder petrol engine is cheaper to buy and, if anything, even more fun to drive, so that would be our pick. At the top of the range are the Cooper S Petrol and ST Diesel, which are both proper little hot hatches, plus with most of the range you get a choice between either a 6-speed manual gearbox or a slick shifting 6-speed auto. The only real niggle is that the ride can be a little bit firm at times. It's all part of what Mini likes to call that go-kart feeling. Okay, so the steering is nice and sharp and the body doesn't really lean in corners, but is it a go-kart? I don't think so. Go-kart or no go-kart, the Mini 5-door is a great car to drive. It scores 9 out of 10 for driving. Adding those 2 extra doors might make the Mini look slightly awkward from some angles, but it shouldn't do anything to affect its excellent resale values. Nor will it stop you taking out the TLC package, which covers servicing for 5 years or 50,000 miles. Upgrading from 3 to 5 doors costs just £600, which we think is pretty good value. Just don't get too carried away with the endless personalisation options. In terms of affordability, the Mini 5-door scores 8 out of 10. There's no doubt that this model will open doors to a whole new audience. Do you see what I did there? Doors, open doors. However, it's still no family car in the mould of the VW Golf, so if you've got lots of stuff to carry, it won't be for you. Compared with the Fiesta or Volkswagen Polo, on the other hand, it makes a lot of sense, combining all of the Mini's best bits with a bit more space. It gets an overall score of 8 out of 10. If you've enjoyed this review, please do give us a like, and you can find plenty more if you subscribe to our channel by clicking here or going to the Telegraph Cars website by clicking here.